In a world of overconsumption where we are constantly being advertised to buy the latest things by advertisers, companies, and influencers, it is way too easy to buy things that we do not need at the expense of our wallets and the planet. And it's because of this, I have decided to stop buying these 10 things at the beginning of the year. And it's actually helping me save money, so you should consider it too. Let's dive into it. Very first thing I decided to cut out was food delivery. Yep, I'm talking Uber Eats and DoorDash. Ordering food delivery became a bad habit of mine. For some reason, once I started making money, I justified food delivery because I didn't have enough time and I was too busy. But if I'm being honest, if I had time to wait for food to come in 30 minutes, then I absolutely had time to whip up a quick meal. This bad habit came at a big cost for my wallet and my health. Here in Seattle, ordering food delivery can cost anywhere from $20 to $40 for one entree. So if we look at my history, I probably spent hundreds of dollars on food delivery last year alone. And I wasn't alone. I was shocked to learn that Americans spend over $1,500 on food delivery services. That's a lot of money. I decided I no longer want to be a part of that statistic, so I was gonna cut this bad habit of mine. I removed all temptations by deleting the apps. And I found 5 cheap, easy meals that I can fall back to when I don't have much time. The second thing I stopped buying was expensive workout classes. Last year, my husband and I had an Orange Theory membership, and boy was it expensive. It cost $208 per month for each of us, so a total of $416 for both of us. That's a whole ass grocery budget right there. Now that we're married and we got no one to impress, we decided to cancel this membership so we can save and put it toward our financial goals. And we can do activities that we enjoy like paddleboarding and hiking and everything that the Pacific Northwest has to offer. Just from cutting this alone, we will be saving $5,000 that we can put toward other financial goals or even finding a gym membership for 1/4 of the price. The third thing I stopped buying was mani and pedis unless there was a special occasion. I live in the greater Seattle area and toward the east side, and so for me, a mani and pedi cost me about $90 to $100 plus a $10 tip each month. So giving this up would be about $1,200 a year. Ever since I've cut back on getting my nails done, my nails have never been healthier. I used to get gel X or shellac, and that was completely destroying my nail health. I hated how brittle and thin my nails felt by the end of these procedures, and so this was a really good change. Plus, if I wanted my nails to look good, I have nail press-ons and stickers for about $5 to $10, which is about 1/10 of the price for the same look. If you like these tips so far and you're gonna cut back on spending, hit that like button. Fourth thing I stopped buying was fast fashion. I used to shop at all the retailers, Forever 21, Zara, Shein, you name it. The problem with stores like this is they focus on pumping out the latest trendy fashion. And honestly, because it was so cheap and the quality of the fabric was not great, I didn't value it as much, and so when I would do a closet clean out, those clothes would be the first to go to Goodwill. All this to say, I'm trying to be more intentional about spending on quality pieces that last for a long time. And I think that I've been able to curate a lot of neutral pieces that I can wear interchangeably, so unless there's a clothing piece that goes well with my capsule wardrobe, I am not buying it. Plus, if I have an itch to shop for clothes, a more fun and sustainable way is thrifting. The fifth thing I stopped buying was books. Now, don't get me wrong, I love books because I can consume so much knowledge. I mean, I'm particularly obsessed with self-development and personal finance, but I've spent hundreds of dollars on hardcover books only for me to finish them and for them to be sitting on a shelf collecting dust. So I thought to myself, why don't I just get a library card, and if I want to read books, just hit up the library and consume knowledge for free. Another money saver was downloading the Libby app, because if you have a library card, you can punch in that number and you have access to your library system where you can rent out books and audiobooks for free without even leaving your home. So now with the library card and the Libby app, I don't have to spend $20 to $30 on a book. I can save that money and just read for free. Plus, I don't have to accumulate more stuff. The sixth thing I stopped buying was subscriptions. In fact, I recently did a purge by looking at Rocket Money and Apple subscriptions to see if there were any subscriptions I wasn't using, and there were. I have this really bad habit of trying subscriptions on a free trial, forgetting to cancel it, and then being charged the full amount. So this time around, I made absolutely sure that I canceled all subscriptions that I was not using. I also talked to family members to see if they had any subscriptions that they were using and I was using, so we can potentially hop on a family plan and get a group discount. The 7th thing I stopped buying was beauty treatments. Last year, I definitely splurged on myself in this category. I got laser hair removal for my underarms and my arms, and while it's nice to not have much hair grow there, I still have to use my shaver anyways because hair eventually does grow. I also let my insecurities get the best of me and got Botox and filler, shelling out about $2,000 only for me to not like the procedure and have to reverse it for another $500. It was a costly mistake, and if I just loved myself from the very beginning, I wouldn't have had to go through the stress that I did, and I could have saved my hard-earned money. The 8th thing I stopped buying was branded products. Now, I'm not talking about all branded products, I'm talking about switching branded products to generic products for home and kitchen items. Things like laundry detergent, shampoo, conditioner, soap, whatever has the best deal, I'll pick it up because for the most part, I can't tell the difference in properties and they all get the job done. And the same goes for items in the kitchen. Things like spices, condiments, cereals, I don't really taste the difference, and so I'm gonna buy the generic product if it has a better value to it. The 9th thing I stopped buying was updated items. We all know that every year there comes an updated version of an electronic that we have, whether that's a phone, laptop, TV, watch. But I think that we're all starting to notice that the updates that come out are so minimal, there's not a lot of innovation going on, and so it's hard to justify forking out $1,000 when you have a previous version that's working just fine. Personally, I would rather wait for my electronics to run its course and have any serious problems before even thinking of buying an updated version. What I have works and I just don't need it. And the 10th thing I stopped buying was home decor. When my husband and I first got our home, I felt like we needed to get decor for every holiday. Halloween, Christmas, Easter, you know, make our home look Instagram worthy. So I would go to Ross and have an absolute shopping spree, getting anything that was cute, putting it in the cart, only for me to go home, put it up, and there be no cohesiveness whatsoever. Now it's been 4 years in our home and I much prefer our minimalist home decor. And when the holidays come around, I put up a few things that we already have or try to be thrifty and make something, but that's to the extent of it. I no longer put pressure on myself to buy decor just because it's trendy and in. I'm happy with what we have and the overall look of our home. So that's it, friends. These were the 10 things I stopped buying to save money. If you're also on a journey to financial wellness, hit subscribe for more money saving videos like this. And if there's any tips and tricks that you have found helpful that I didn't mention in this video, comment below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.